Previously on The Quiet Wild.
Here we are in our new to us canoe. I guess we could always paddle back to that island and check that out.
We'll show you guys around. There's some pretty weird things.
See those, look at the springs. Like, is this electrical?
See, like that? I don't know. I don't like that.
Like, why do this?
This is weird. All right, we just got into the island.
Yeah, that's the thing, man. That wind, man.
Oh, my hands are down.
Hey guys, welcome back to The Quiet Wild. Now, the last video, you guys saw us paddle out to Creepy Island, and what we found there was kind of strange. We posted a comment and we pinned it, and we asked you guys, should we return to Creepy Island? The answer from just about everybody was yes. Robbie and I are in the canoe for our second time now, and just off in the distance here, I'm looking at Creepy Island, guys. We're going back and we're spending the night this time. Thank you for coming along. Click like, subscribe, and please comment. We love interacting with you guys. Enjoy the episode.
My hands are burning.
Well, guys, we battled the wind and it's cold, and the waves. We got a little wet, but we made it back to Creepy Island. We packed in a ton of gear for this, way more than we probably needed. First order of business is to go and check that nest to see if there are eggs in the nest still, or if there are little birds maybe floating out in this choppy water. She's there. Oh! The duck.
There you go, guys. Got your answer.
It's a duck. We saw her this time when we heard her too.
It seemed much bigger the first time, eh? Like when we first spooked it.
Yeah.
Well, that's pretty cool. We got to find out what that thing was. I thought it was a turkey last time. I feel like she's gonna do a sneak attack on me or something. Good shelter from the wind here though.
Well, we just approached that nest. We wanted to see whether or not those eggs had hatched or not. And the eggs are still there. And so was the duck. We've officially answered it for you guys. It was not a cormorant. It was definitely not a turkey. It was a duck.
I think this is a good little spot, man. Out of the wind. I mean, I don't know where we can string up, but
in between these trees.
Yeah, and then maybe even two right beside each other, so we're not scared.
So we're not scared of the dark.
I can't swim, and I'm also afraid of the dark.
I can swim. I'm not afraid of the dark.
I'm a man.
But I had a vasectomy. So does that make me less of a man?
Like, it's pretty windy on that other side, and there's not really any place to string the hammocks up.
No.
So now our challenge is to find a suitable spot to set up our tents. Robbie and I brought hammock tents. We've never tried them before. The issue with that is the point where we landed, where that platform is, there aren't really trees around, and it's really, really windy out on that point. In this other end of the island here, it's a fair bit more sheltered. Probably do a lot better through the night. I think they're calling for -3 degrees Celsius tonight for temps. So with that being said, we have to make sure that we're picking a spot that's keeping us out of the wind. Otherwise, we're gonna freeze, even with all the gear that we brought. Worst case scenario, if it's windy and it's freezing, we'll take the hammock tents out of the tree and we'll run them like a ground bivvy. There are provisions to set it up on the ground, so I don't know. We don't have to be swaying in the wind all night. We're gonna get our gear moved over to the site we've chosen to camp and get established here. Robbie and I picked up these hammock tents. They're from a company called Hammocks, based out of Kelowna, British Columbia. Never tried these. We have no idea if we're gonna be able to sleep in a hammock or not. The nice thing about these is we can actually set them up as a ground bivvy if we want, and there's an integrated bug net set up on them as well as a rain fly. So we're gonna try them in the tree. Awesome unit. Lucas out of British Columbia hooked us up. We're really hoping these do the trick. So we're gonna take some time here, get them set up. We got a couple trees situated that we've got picked out, I guess, to try and get these things set up, and we're gonna go from there. So all I'm doing is wrapping this strap around the tree. There's a single loop end here, and then there's a daisy chain end. This daisy chain end has loop after loop, and that's how you adjust how much tautness the hammock has. So basically you wrap it, the daisy chain end goes through the single loop to make sure that everything's tethered to the tree, and then you just hook the carabiner on. It's pretty simple.
I think you're good. You want me to hold it down or something?
No, I gotta figure this out. Oh yeah.
That's a nice.
Oh dude. I can't believe how deep the hammock goes.
Oh, I don't like those noises. I'm not gonna lie.
It's parachute fabric. I mean, if it stops you from dying jumping out of a plane, it should stop me from dying hanging from a tree, right? Oh, dude, it feels great. That gentle rock, yeah, there is some stability to it. We'll see when I try to get out what it's like, but no, man. And there's some spots you could hang lights. There's a couple hooks built in, integrated. My sleeping bag here got soaked in the canoe. This is only one of my sleeping bags. I did pack two. I got a mummy bag that was gonna go inside this because we're gonna be hanging from a tree at -3. I'm gonna have to hang this, I guess, to dry. I might move it back towards that platform just because the wind is high there. I'm sure the wind will help get rid of some of that, even if the wind is cold. But I haven't used it yet, guys. It's not because of me. I got lots. Like I don't know how tight. Cool. Just throw your bag in it.
Oh wow.
Just feel that sway.
I like it.
I like how low you are, actually.
Yeah, you'd rather be lower?
Like you're 1.5 feet off the ground. But you know, like why be?
Yeah, you don't need to be up in the trees.
Here, I'm gonna try and rock you.
Oh yeah.
Rock you to sleep gently.
Oh man, that's so nice.
Shift your weight. Like you're not gonna fall. Like...
I don't want to do anything anymore.
Video's over.
Yeah. Wrap it up. See you guys. Thanks for watching. Subscribe. Like. Going to bed.
I just got the air mattress put in the hammock here. See how that holds up tonight. I'm gonna go see what Robbie's up to. He's messing with this tree here, pulling those spikes out.
Yeah, people drove nails all in these trees, and it's to try and get it out as best they can. You know, I get why people do this, but take it out when you're done. There we go.
The tree's breathing a sigh of relief.
Yeah. Nothing. There we go.
Yeah, I imagine getting that yanked out of your trunk would probably feel amazing.
Yeah, 2 down. I don't know, 1,000 to go.
So in the previous video, this is some of the stuff we were showing. Robbie and I are gonna pull these things out. Like, this is ridiculous. These light switches, electrical tape, and then if you're looking at this wire in particular, this wire here is basically just speaker wire. So they're running power through speaker wire. This doesn't even make sense, and to leave this stuff here is just, I don't know, it's ridiculous. These switches on quite a few trees back in there, I just honestly, I think that this is ridiculous to do this like this. Robbie agrees with me, and we're gonna do our part to get this out of the tree. This is crazy. Whoever's responsible for this, you better give your head a shake. I think this is the last bit.
Did our part?
Yeah, we'll put it where it belongs. First time using one of these little backcountry stoves. We'll see how this goes. Robbie and I are gonna have some lunch. I think we're gonna have chili. See how well this works, I don't know. She's lit.
Silverado and
They're both Silverado. Yeah.
Oh, I haven't eaten anything today, man.
Do you want one of those camp chair things?
Yeah, we could set them up after, eh?
Just talked about that. I'm just a little tired. So for lunch, Robbie and I are gonna have some stag chili. This is a Quiet Wild favorite. This particular version is the Silverado beef chili with beans. Now, the thing about Stag is we're not sponsored yet. I should get that lit first. There's mushrooms in this, eh?
Is there?
I think so. Do you like mushrooms?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. That wind's still pretty cool though, coming off the water.
And I imagine on the other side it's a little choppier. Yeah, I'm pretty impressed with those hammocks.
Yeah, we'll see how we sleep. Well, you think about some of the places we slept.
Yeah.
We slept on the bare ground of a teepee we built.
Oh,
like,
the teepee. Oh, that was miserable.
on cedar roots. And
yeah.
slept in that survival shelter. If you guys haven't checked those videos out, they're worth looking at, I think. Some of our earlier stuff, so maybe not as refined as some of our later stuff, but wow.
Is it hot to the touch, you think?
I
Do you mind if I put my finger?
Not at all, I don't care.
It's still cold, man. Like,
Well, how was it? Tippy?
yeah, look at that. Well, I got my Pepsi. Ask and you shall receive.
I'm pretty sure it's every bit of 3 degrees. Like,
Yeah.
it almost looks like a green trail.
This is nice in here.
Oh, there's no wind here.
No, we should have set up in here in the tag alders. Oh my god, this part of the island's like really holding heat. It's cold. It doesn't look cold, but it's cold.
I know. It honestly, like, if it wasn't green, I would say it was the fall.
Yeah.
There's a truck with a boat over there.
No way.
Yeah. Maybe it's people coming out here.
Well, I don't think they're coming out. Like, do you think they're coming out to the island?
Robbie and I just walked around the island. We wanted to see if there was a better place to bring the canoe in. And it looks like we've got some boats maybe coming this way. Maybe we're going to run into the folks that were responsible for this electrical handiwork.
So we got this good camera here that has a pretty decent zoom on it. We're going to zoom in and see what these guys are up to. Could just be fishing. Could be coming to Creepy Island. But we're going to find out right now.
They might just be fishing. It's hard to say.
Yeah, but I don't see it, man. Like,
or on Creepy Island being a couple creepers. Looks like we got about 4 guys potentially heading this way with aluminum boats and motors. So, you know, maybe it was them that strung all that stuff up. Maybe it wasn't. Maybe they're just out to fish or cruise or whatever. But it is fairly late in the day. Don't know that it makes sense that these guys would be coming out to fish, but we'll try and stay out of their way. Hopefully they stay out of ours.
Well, we're being extra creepy today. I'm gonna get the drone up and see if I can get a shot of them with the drone. Chris is at the end of the island with his telephoto camera, and yeah, we'll see what these guys are doing, if they're gonna come beach at Creepy Island. Gee whiz. Where are they? Oh, there they are.
Way out?
Yeah. Can you see them right here?
Oh yeah, they're following the shoreline.
Curious to see where they're going. Can't keep up with them, man. They're ripping.
Well, so are you. That's crazy, eh? You can see the marks where the 2 boats went.
Yeah. Okay, so they went around this corner here. I don't want to get too close, eh?
No, but...
Yeah, they must be fishing, eh?
Are they fishing where that water, that inlet is?
Maybe. I wonder if they hear the drone.
It's pretty windy.
Not my best drone work here, but... Well...
It looks like they're not here to bug us. So Robbie got the drone up. We tracked those 2 aluminum boats. It looks like it's probably just a small group of fishermen. They've headed to the far end of the lake that Robbie and I have yet to be to. It looks like a fairly marshy area with maybe a river or a creek that feeds into this lake. I'm not sure. Maybe there's good fishing, I guess, where that little swampy creek area feeds in. I don't really know. I guess it's yet to be determined what the final outcome of this will be. But I think Robbie and I are probably going to be left alone for tonight. Yeah. Just the 2 of us. The reconnaissance mission is complete. Okay, good scouting. Well, let's hope that we have the place to ourselves. I didn't think we'd see too many people out this way, but yeah, I guess you never know. Robbie's gonna try his hand at fishing. I'm gonna grab my sleeping bag. There's a clothesline over that way that somebody else set up. I'm gonna make use of it while it's up. Try and get my sleeping bag dried out before bed. Robbie's gonna cast the line out and do some fishing. I'm gonna take a walk, see what I can find. I think after I get this hung up, I'm gonna have a look for some wood. See here next to me, there's standing dead. Probably cut that down, use that for firewood. Can't burn green wood, so you can't burn anything that's alive. Doesn't really make sense to cut it down. Stuff's way too wet and you don't get a good burn from it. Oh, I lucked out. The sun's even shining on it. It's windy. It probably doesn't look very windy. It's definitely cool out today. The sun does feel terrific, I'll be completely honest. Just the problem is the wind on this end of the island. It's just way too open. And I got this thing draped up, and then we're gonna look for some firewood. Just gonna wedge some sticks in between each side of the sleeping bag to try and allow some air to get through there so that both sides of the sleeping bag dry while it's hanging. Robbie and I spotted this standing dead tree here earlier. All the bark peeled off it. We'll need the chainsaw for that. That's a good candidate for firewood.
There's a smallmouth bass in this lake. Might be a bit too early for them. They tend to prefer warmer water when they're active. I brought the collapsible. It's not the best fishing rod, but it'll get me out there. Just gonna use a jig and these twister tails here. Bass will pretty much hit anything. I don't know, I'll give it a shot, kill some time. How about them Maple Leafs? Garbage team. I'm a die-hard Leaf fan, so I'm allowed to say that. Okay, there we go. Little twister tail on a jig. Let's see what happens. Oh, it'd be nice if I had some worms or something. Maybe I'll go lift some rocks up and see if I can find anything to throw on here and leave it out there, because I was just fan casting off the island and nothing seems to be biting right now, so.
There's something.
Oh no, it's gross.
Is that a grub?
Yeah.
That's a grub.
Yeah.
You hit something on that.
Yeah.
There you go. Come with daddy.
Found something to put on the end of that hook. I don't know if it's gonna stay on here. Sorry, buddy. Oh, he's leaking pus. Oh, I don't know, man. Maybe it'll stay on there. We'll see. Cast it out there anyways.
No, it's still on.
Yeah, I don't know how deep it is there, but better than nothing, eh?
Yeah, that's right. You made it.
We made it.
Yeah, there's a little bit, but. Oh, yeah, okay.
So bad.
Oh, she's a little punky, but. Take it back.
Look at all these ants, man.
They're almost like carpenter ants. Winner, Gano.
Look at that. There we go. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's had termites through it, but the inside's dry.
Yeah.
That's dry. It's about 6 o'clock here in the evening. So far, we managed to get our hammocks up, gather some wood, spy on the people that were coming in to get us, or so we thought. Turns out they're just a group of fishermen. We're a little weathered, a little fatigued. I think we're going to have a little happy hour beverage here. Then we'll get back to it. We're just taking a pause. We got a bottle here, a Gibson's Finest Rare. It's a 12-year bottle right here in Ontario, Canada. I believe it's bottled in Oakville, Ontario. Haven't had this yet. Gonna have it as a little treat here. Cheers. I didn't bring my pocket knife. Okay. Say when.
4 fingers. No, I'm just kidding. That's good.
That duck's gonna have to come back to go to bed, no?
I'd
Sit on her
imagine,
eggs,
unless
like-
it just abandoned the nest.
Oh. Stiff.
Oh, good. Very good, man.
Is it? Yeah. Well, to spending the night on Creepy Island.
Yeah. Cheers.
Cheers. Cheers.
It's good, eh? It's smooth.
That is very smooth. I don't remember why it was. I got to go and do this thing. We went out of town. I ended up going to, it was me and these 2 other girls. We went and then I did this like canoeing and kayaking thing, but we did it in the pool, like in the municipal pool. Kayak with a skirt and everything. And then like they had us paddle around in the pool, flip the kayak upside down with us in it, and you had to come back around.
Yeah.
I don't want to speak for you, but I don't think we have the core strength to do that.
Oh.
The porpoise canoe kayaks.
I've never been underwater. I don't know what it feels like to be underwater.
Ever.
I swear to God.
Really, eh?
Sure, it's like a whole different feeling than being above water.
It's not incredible, I'll tell you.
But I don't know what it feels like. Been up to here, I've been like, but I don't know what it feels like to have my head submersed under the water.
What about in the bath?
No,
never, eh?
Blame my mom for that, man. She used to terrify me. Oh, you can't get anything in your ears. Like,
you said you have an ear that has no eardrum?
Yeah, this
so can you hear out of it at all?
Yeah, which is best. This one has a fake eardrum in it.
Oh man, I'm nursing this. This is smooth though.
Yeah, I kind of got excited and threw it back. Tried to get rid of some anxiety.
You can have another one if you want.
Well, we're gonna make our way over to the canoe. It's about 20 to 8. I think we're gonna have ourselves an evening paddle. The water's calmed down quite a bit since this morning. We've just been hanging around waiting for the wind to die down, and yeah, I think we're gonna head out there and just check out a bit more of the lake.
Try and get this split. This is about ready to go. When Robbie and I first came to Creepy Island, we looked at some of the electrical stuff that was wired up and the way they had the lights. We told you guys that it didn't really make sense. We weren't sure why anybody would do anything like that. One of the reasons why we feel that way is because what I have here in my hand are LED lights. They're all set up on a string. There's, I don't know, probably 40 feet of rope lighting here. And in my other hand, I've got this small, we'll call it a solar generator because that's the term these days. Effectively, it's a lithium iron phosphate battery bank that's going to allow us to plug these lights into this right here, AC outlet. And we're going to string these up. These are a temporary measure. Robbie and I are going to take these down when we leave. They're going to come with us. It's going to be super simple. And this is the right way to hang lights around your campsite if you wanted to do it. I'm Mike Holmes and I make it right. From the moment I told you guys what I was going to do till this point, it's been about 5.5 minutes. I'm looking at the timer here on the GoPro. They're done. It's done. In a second, I'm going to go and plug these things in. Somebody spent all that time, all that effort, all that money, and they just made a mess out here. It seems like a no-brainer to me. Look at that. If you really want, we can get
Party mode going.
There's good night. That orange glow. Let me do this.
Party island. Do some burgers for dinner. Oh, okay.
Maybe I'll bring that stump over when you use it as a...
Oh, yeah. Burger bin?
Thank you. Oh. Excuse you.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, man, that's a lot of mustard.
Not bad, eh?
Lots of fresh air today.
Yeah.
Fighting the wind, that cool fresh air, you know.
Well, those burgers were good. Much needed nourishment after that busy day. My wife made some chocolate cake last night, so we're gonna try a piece out here. I know it's already really good, but
I'm about to find out.
yeah.
Oh, it's moist. You guys like that word, eh? Moist?
Moist.
Is that cherries? I did not think we'd be eating cake on Creepy Island.
No. I'm starting to feel a bit normal now.
Yeah.
I was like delirious earlier. Just like, I felt like I was watching myself. You ever have that?
I've been having this really weird thing happen with my hands. It's like I'm texting, like I'm focused on the phone, and I see my hands, and I don't recognize them as my own hands. I go from looking at the phone to my hands, and I'm like, they're moving, and I'm like, I don't know, it's weird.
Yeah, it's like almost like depersonalization or something.
Of my hands, but
Yeah, maybe
Like-
just too much on the phone.
way too much. Yeah, maybe like just refreshing.
Yeah, I think. Don't worry, it happens to me. Yeah, that was good. Good burgers, good cake, good company.
Some good whiskey too.
So before Robbie and I came out for this camp out, we knew that we were going to need some lighting. Coincidentally enough, William from Wooben reached out to us via email after seeing our last video, and he asked us if we wanted to test products that they offer, and it turns out that they're a flashlight manufacturer, which was pretty cool. What William did is he sent us 2 headlamps. They're the Wooben E7s. There's the E7 there. And they also sent the headbands. You can get different headbands for them as well. We're going to leave a link in the description below. If any of you are interested in the products that Wooben has, you will save a little bit of money by purchasing through the link. And by purchasing through the link, you'll also help the channel out as well. We're going to cut this light here, and we're going to test these lights out. I think Robbie and I are going to take a little walk, and we'll show you guys how well these things work. I think the duck's back.
Yeah, she didn't come back.
Still, you probably can't catch it on camera. There's still a wire that we couldn't reach.
Oh yeah, I could see it. Hey, come check this out. There's like an uprooted tree.
Yeah.
And then there's a tree, a birch tree that grew.
Out of the uprooted tree,
Can-
out of the
or-
soil that it's holding.
Yeah.
It doesn't look like it was like that old, but I guess if that tree's been growing there.
Yeah. Okay, I think we're gonna address some comments from the last creepy video. Let's see here. Leslie McAvoy, 8769. Is it possible that someone had solar panels set up for electricity? Weird.
I would say that it is possible, but it would be like a lot more steps than it would be to just run a generator and run that on 120. Like we did pull the light fixtures down. They were set up like lamp fixtures. Typically those are going to run on 120 volts. My gut tells me somebody had a generator plugged in at one point.
Espeluznante. Did you see that one? Spanish for Creepy Island.
Yeah, that was cool. Thank you for sharing that.
Maybe we'll call that this video here. That was from Chat. Wow, Canadian Karens, interesting. That was nice.
We beg to differ.
Yeah. No, I'm Robbie. That's Chris.
Because we're out here living it.
Yeah. Is this Gregory Stevens?
What is it?
Is this Gregory Stevens?
No.
Didn't we Google that after?
No, I never did.
I think I did, and it was like a...
The Gregory Stevens a lake?
I'm pretty sure I YouTubed it, and there was a YouTuber. I don't
Yes, this is Gregory Stevens.
know.
And you're watching The Quiet Wild.
That was from Brian811. Dare you guys to spend a night there. Watch out for the ghost of the electrician who was just trying to get away from his wife. That's from Yoy Tired. That one made me laugh.
Well, we're spending the night, and
No sign of the electrician yet.
no, the ghost of the electrician is yet to appear. But anything's possible on Creepy Island,
Anything's
guys.
possible. Yeah, hey, oh, yeah, boot. Hey, oh, boot. Hey, yeah, don't flip the boot, eh? Yeah, hey, oh, yeah, hey.
Thanks, Yankee Jesse 420 or whatever her name is.
Jesse Case.
Jesse Case.
That was pretty funny, eh?
That's his best Canadian.
Yeah.
Okay, check this comment out. Big Jake 901. Great video. YouTube algorithm brought me here. Looking forward to your next video. Hope your channel continues to grow. You guys deserve it. Awesome comment, man. We appreciate that so much.
Yeah.
Robbie and I have been on our grind here since October. We've missed the mark a couple times trying to do some things, but we're still getting out. We're still enjoying the outdoors. we're enjoying each other's company, you know, and we're enjoying creating content. Whether or not it takes off or not is irrelevant, but we really appreciate that. We feel the same way. We'd love for this channel to grow. Just reading all these comments, seeing all these comments, responding to these comments has been awesome, guys.
Yeah.
It validates some of the stuff we're doing and makes it worth it. Like, it just is like reinforced, yeah, we definitely need to be out there doing this.
Comments like that, we actually send to each other as soon as we see it, because we're so pumped to see support like that.
Maybe now is a good time too to let you guys know, like, we are completely out of cell service. These are screenshots that were taken before we left. There's definitely no service out here. We have no cell service. Awesome comment, Big Jake. Thank you. This is a comment here from Sandra Ray Deer 4849. New subscriber, lovely video, and impressed myself that I was correct. You are Canadian. Did you find out what the birds were? Greetings from the UK. Well, Sandra Ray Deer, if you've made it this far in the video, you know that it was in fact a duck. Or maybe it was a duck sitting on some other bird's eggs. We're not entirely sure.
Yeah.
But either way, thank you very much for subscribing. We're getting a ton of love from the UK, which is really cool.
Yeah.
So thank you.
I'm curious, like, what's the giveaway that we're Canadian? Like, is it the way we speak, or?
Probably.
Yeah. It's the A's and stuff. I know I'm bad for that.
Well, we say it a little bit, but I don't think it's overpowering.
I'm excited to crawl into that hammock, I'm not gonna lie. Oh, you?
Yeah, I can't wait. Oh, you need the old ukulele. At least, while we have some light, we can.
You in?
No. Oh God, no.
No.
Oh
You
shit.
took too long. Hey, we gotta do it again. You gotta do it again, man. I got it in like 20 seconds before you.
I got motion sickness.
Oh, for God's sakes, get out of there.
I'm trying. I'm stuck.
Took too long.
My
again.
bed is.
Can't we just like cut it?
I'm gonna die.
That was good. That was good.
Well, good morning, everybody. It's 6:30 a.m. I'm not entirely sure what time it was when we went to bed. I think it was probably about 2. So yeah, overall, my sleep was pretty good. It was rather cold last night, but for the most part, I was pretty warm. There was just one part of my sleeping bag that I had a hard time getting down into. I got no complaints. Hammock worked great. Pretty impressed with the performance of that. It was a great day yesterday, and it's going to be a great day today.
Oh no. Ow!
Time lapse. Yeah. Maybe this one. There you go.
Well, we just finished breakfast. We're relaxing. I'm having a coffee. Chris is having a tea.
It's a wild berry tea.
Enjoying the sun.
There's a loon right there. He's watching us.
He's looking, eh? Teasing him. I'm gonna pass out. Wow, I'm lightheaded.
Yeah, it felt good to take that stuff down, to remove the lights and all the fixtures. We got our own lights strung up. You know, we showed you guys that stuff last night, but they worked well. Lights worked well. The Hawk Nest hammocks worked well. I slept good. The headlamps that Wuben sent us, they were bang on. They worked great. Held a great charge. They seem like a high quality headlamp, so we'll probably be looking at other products. If you guys are interested in either of these, there will be links in the description. You know, we're looking forward to making more content, guys. One of the best things I think for us is the engagement from you guys, the comments, the likes, seeing the channel grow, seeing the subscriber count grow. It's all been really awesome. It's kind of been mind-blowing too. So keep that up. And one of the things Robbie and I talked about that we really like is you guys comment, let us know where you're watching from. It's really neat. Like, we've seen people from Australia, people from the UK, people from all over the United States. So if you don't mind, comment down below where you're watching from, because we love to hear it.
Until next time, guys, we're the Quiet Wild.